Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Aurora 4X. Last episode we did a good old survey of the solar system, well at least most of the major bodies in the solar system, with the GEV Defiant 001, which is our... Where is he going? He's going all the way out to Uranus, isn't he? That is our survey ship. Right now he's on a very long... We have an inactive research lab, don't we? He's on a very long mission. Let's add a improved to that. Okay, he's on a very long mission to survey the solar system. He has provisions for years and years and years, so it's not really a big deal. He's definitely heading towards Uranus. So let's see if there's anything over there. He's surveying the moons. Oh, I was too busy watching what was going on over here. I wasn't watching what was happening on Earth. Let's see. So, what do we want to do? Do we want... Let's, construction and production. We finally have some guy with construction and production. Let's, asteroid mining, construction rate. Construction rate would be good. Fuel production, mining production. Ooh, research rate, right there. Let's go for that, research rate. Everybody knows research rate is important. Not finding anything. Moons generally tend to... Oh, we finished our factories, which means we're going to need to queue up some new stuff. Moons tend to not have anything, I found. Comets sometimes do, but moons rarely do. So, what we're going to build a spaceport. Requires a bunch of different stuff, but we have it in quantity. Spaceport increases, or decreases... load times, which is going to be important pretty soon. What else are we going to need? We're going to need some mass drivers. Now, mass drivers are very interesting. Mass drivers will send material from one body to another body if they both have mass drivers. So basically what it is it's some sort of big gun that will shoot material like, ores and things like that. It'll shoot, like, say, duranium from a comet to the Earth, where the Earth can collect it with its own mass driver. If you don't have a receiving mass driver, though, you will basically be whipping asteroids into the planet, which is bad. You will see a sudden and dramatic fall in your population. So we're going to build some of those. And what else are we're going to build some automated mines. Do we already build some automated mines, though? I thought I did. No, we have regular mines, but we don't have automated mines. So we're going to build automated mines. Should we build automated mines, or should we do... You know what? Let's do something else first. Let's build 2,000 infrastructure and create. All right. Infrastructure are basically like biodomes. It's what you're going to be living in an inhospitable area. And I think there's actually one of these that shows me possible colonies. So Mars and Luna. Colony cost is going to be the same. Temperature is relatively the same. Oxygen pressure is 0. All right, so there's basically going to be no cost difference between the two. So it's not a big deal. Construction of a spaceport finished. Construction of mass drivers finished. Construction of infrastructure finished. All right, so we're not finding any new sources of materials, it looks like. Let's zoom out. Is he still over here? Oh, he's way out there. What is he surveying at the moment? Oh, all of the moons are... Jesus Christ. One to the next, to the next, to the... Oh, he's on Uranus now, right? Yes. All right, let's zoom out, because Uranus just moved on us. Hopefully there's something there. Uranus did have some stuff. Again, well, small quantities of sorium comparatively. So not much, really. After he's done there, he should start doing asteroids and comets. Well, let's, because I'd rather have him start working around Earth somewhere closer. So why don't we give him orders? Let's have him cancel his... Well, these are default orders if there are no other orders set. So we could just tell him to refuel at Earth. And when he's done there, he'll head back to Earth and then start working from there. So that's good. And Puck. He found something on Puck. Low quantities at high accessibilities. Not a big deal, honestly. But we do. We needed to design a ship, right? A freighter. We need freighters. If we're gonna we need colony ships and we need freighters if we're going to set up a colony on Mars. So let's go to ship design. And we're going to need a new ship. It's going to be the Et Nunc Et Semper. It is going to be a freighter. Here we go. And we're going to go to the design view here. First things first, we need to use our Publius and Paulus 125 engine power commercial nuclear engines. Now look at the speed of this guy. Well, it's a small ship right now, but look at the speed compared to what we were working with before. Huge, huge speed. And now what we're going to do is add in a standard cargo hold, which will hold 25,000 tons. Now, buildings that can be disassembled or transported are generally, or almost always, I think almost always, well, generally works too, 25,000 tons. So that's perfect size right there. Yeah, so we have a 28,000 ton ship at the moment. It only has a range of 3.6 billion kilometers at full power. Oh, you know what? Look at the adding the cargo module. Look what it dropped it down to. So that might not be far enough. We need to get to Mars from Earth. Well, that's probably not far enough. Which is, well, that's fine. That's 85 million kilometers. If they're on opposite sides, it might be a few hundred. We're right next to each other right now. But even from the sun to Mars is 230 million kilometers. And we have a range of, what? What was it? 3.6 billion. Now, it won't get them out far. So they would be confined to the inside of the solar system. Or what we could always do, if we wanted to make them last longer, we could add in more fuel storage and up it to 100,000 liters. That not do much in terms of weight? Wow, fuel storage is actually pretty docile. So let's up it to 200,000 liters. That'll make these guys a little bit more versatile. And yeah, we'll just use the one engine. 217 kilometers per second is what we're going to be working with. So I think that's fine. We are at 28,000 tons, which is really not that bad. The only problem is we need more provisions. So let's add on, let's say, 24 months worth of provisions. Yeah, that barely changed anything. So they could stay out for 2 years. And funny thing about merchant ships is if you flag them as to be manned by conscripts, it makes absolutely no difference in terms of quality. It will mean that they don't suffer from morale decay, I think, though. I don't think their morale will get lower. So here we go. We had 28,000 tons, 29,000 tons. We can ride that up to 30,000 tons. And that is our cargo ship. So let's take a look at our dockyards right now. That's the next thing. We only have capacity for 10,000 tons, so we need to make these bigger. So let's add on 10,000 tons per slipway for this guy right here. Or what you could always do is just set it to continual capacity expansion. But if you forget about that, you're going to be wasting a lot of time and resources. So that's only going to take 9 months or something like that to finish. And we have inactive labs on Earth. What are we working on? Geological sensors, research rate. Let's actually dump our labs onto research rate at the moment, because that'll help us out. A new scientist. No officer. Well, let's check on our thingy now. All right. 95, 97. The crew morale aboard the Defiant is falling because they've been out too long. But they are on a mission to come back, aren't they? Refueling at Earth. And then let's actually make sure that they don't. Let's have them sit at Earth for just a tick. No special orders. So they're heading. They're on the way back in. Oh, and I accidentally hit 30 tons instead of 5, or 30 days instead of 5 days. So 10,000 tons capacity added. Still not big enough. Still not big enough. So we're going to add another 10,000 tons capacity. And it actually does take up not that much. 120 tons of duranium, 120 tons of neutronium. Alrighty. So we're actually getting close to being able to set up our next colony. Our first colony on Mars, which I'm pretty stoked about. Didn't we set this up? Did I not hit set activity? I must have not hit set activity. Whoops. My bad. Not a big deal though. Let's check. Where's the Defiant? He's made it back. So let's check him out. He's got his fuel. He's got his supplies, right? Morale's back up to 100%. So now what we're going to do is give him those orders again, those conditional orders to, if he has nothing else to do, survey the nearest body. So he'll start surveying asteroids and comets and stuff. Yep, he's out and about. He went to Faye. He found the comet. The comet has a little bit of mercasium and sorium on it at okay accessibility, not great. All right, 10,000 tons capacity added. So now we have a capacity of 30,000 tons at this place, which is right over here. 30,000 tons. So what we can do is we have to retool it, which I forgot about. Retool to a selected class. And set it to the freighter, the eXterminate. So set activity. And that's going to take till, well, let's see how long. Only 5 months. Bam. Oh, well, let's do 5 more days. There we go. Done. So now we can construct. No activity. No activity. The eXterminate. And we're going to need to design a colony ship to go with this as well. But right now what we could do is add a task to actually construct our freighter, which is right here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go to ship design. We're going to go to the eXterminate, and we are going to copy the design and rename it. Oh, well, first we're going to do is change the freighter to colony ship. Change the freighter to colony ship. And then we're going to rename it. Let's auto rename it to the Exorcist. Oh, wow, that's a great name for a colony ship. And what we're going to do is take off the cargo hold. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, shit. I forgot a component. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's going to mess things up. Can I cancel construction? I'm going to have to figure that out. All right, so we forgot to add on the cargo handling system. Well, let's do we need the, what's it called? Cryo transport. Well, we probably got about 10, put about 10 of these on here because you want it to be about the same size in tons as another ship. Because if they're similar enough, they count as the same class, and you don't need to retool a shipyard to build the different ships if they're the same class of ship. If that makes any sense. And we need the improved. So right now down here it says the load time is 20 days and 20 hours. But if you add in an improved cargo handling system, it saves it down to 2 days and 2 hours, 1 day and 1 hour, 16 hours, 12 hours. I like that right there. And what I'm going to need to do is see if I can redesign. Shit. So this is fine, but we need to go to the eXterminate here and see if we can't. Full summary. No, I messed that up. I forgot something. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I completely forgot about that. So let's take a look at this. What are we working with now? We have a shipyard task here. Can we cancel it? Can we select, refit, rename, abandon? Are you sure you want to delete Earth? No. When is this going to finish? July of 1967. So it's not going to fit. So we're just going to scrap it then. We're going to let it build and then we'll scrap it. Or we can delete task right there. Never mind. Okay, because I messed up the design of that ship. So the Etnuk et Semper, we need to delete. Right? New hull. Renumber. What is renumber? Okay, no. Select name, auto rename. How do I get rid of this? How do I delete the... I've never tried that. I never had to delete it before. Because right now it's lacking in cargo handling. So let's just copy the design, go to the design view, and this time we'll go in and add the cargo handling systems. 2 of them will do the trick to bring it down to 12 hours. What would 4 do? Bring it down to 6 hours. There's diminishing returns though, so we only need 2 for this guy. And we'll just leave it, we'll auto rename it to the Tenax Propostery. I like Exemper though. Oh well. All right, so this is fine though. This is fine. Yeah, everything here is fine. So we're gonna close that. Alrighty, we messed that up, but now we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to the shipyard. Hopefully they're all in the same class, but it doesn't look like they are. Huh. So if I go in here, go to the Semper, it has nobody else in the class. The Exorcist. So we have to retool it. We're gonna have to retool it again because I messed that up. I've said before, I'm not very good at this. We need to retool it to the Exorcist class. Is what we need to do. Okay. So now we knew that. Now we do that. Now we do that. So let's go to the manage shipyards. We're going to retool again to the Exorcist and set activity. Ooh, shit, that's gonna take a long time to retool to the Exorcist. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Damn. Well, while we're waiting, the Defiant's going to be out and about, surveying asteroids and comets. Research complete. Oh, that actually increased our research rate. So I haven't really found anything else other than maybe Mars and possibly Venus. And we could actually work on that right now. Let's try something. Because you could set teams to survey areas that are designated colonies. And this is kind of a gamey way of doing this right now, but we're going to try it on Venus. You need to you grab people that basically aren't doing anything, and I think you can do, well, I can do all of these. I can just grab them all, can't I? To make it a better team. These people aren't really doing anything right now. Civilian Administrator Quintus. No, he's not doing anything right now either. We can designate them a geology team. Oh, no. I have to, only certain people. So, Lord Captain. Captain. I think you only need 5 people. So let's do it with 5 people. And let's create this team. This is my geological team. And because I have Venus selected as a colony, because I designated a colony, even though there's nobody there, I can create them on Venus. So that team exists on Venus, these 5 people all alone. It's kind of a gamey way of doing it, but the only other way of doing it would be to build a ship and individually transport them around, and there's no way to automate that I'm aware of at least, which is a little bit of a bummer. All right, so let's go back to logistics here, because this is our best person by far. And advanced cargo. Colonization cost reduction. I like that. Let's actually take that, because we're going to have a colony set up pretty soon. Unfortunately, we have to wait for the retooling again because I messed that up. Let's see, as a relevant mineral survey, the accessibility of duranium on Venus has increased. Okay, so they finished on Venus. Let's take a look at Venus now. So the accessibility only went up by 0.1. So it went from 0.1 to 0.2. It's still better, but it's twice as good as it was. It's just not very good. Let's so now what we can do is go to Venus, go to our teams, and I think we just disband the team. Or what we can do, I think you might sacrifice experience if you do that, though. Well, we'll try it. We'll disband the team. So now what we can do is go to Mars, create a colony. All that does is flagging it basically as potential colony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just take the first 5 people with the best, create a team. The geological team is now on Mars. Improved geological sensors have been completed. That'll be useful later for maybe an upgraded Defiant. So let's see, sensors. Advanced geological sensors. That'll be helpful later. What else do we need? Planetary sensors, tracking, fire control, anti-grav sensors. Well, why don't we just have him working on this for kind of the long haul. Defensive systems, you can work on better armor. That's something we're going to need. So we'll just do, another long haul. And what else could we do? Construction and production, definitely. Construction and production. Construction rate, yeah. Let's do that. Alrighty. How is our retooling going? Oh, so let's auto turn it. It's not anywhere close. I just saw the geosurvey complete on Mars, and I don't think anything interesting happened from it. That's the same as it was before, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Let's see, we finished something into missiles, but right now I'm thinking missiles are not terribly important for me, so mining, research rate, shipbuilding speed. Let's do shipbuilding. Let's put a point into that. Yeah, nothing else is coming out of Mars, so what we can do is go to Mars. I don't really like doing it this way. I feel it's so sort of gamey, but I'm not aware of any way to automate sending your team around like you can with the ship with the sensors. We're going to abandon them. So Mercury's done, Venus is done, Earth is done, Mars is done. Did we do Venus? We did do Venus. Did we do Mercury? I don't think we did Mercury. So let's do that. I don't think we did Mercury. Why isn't it popping up on here? Mercury, there it is. This is the gamey way of doing it because people are basically automatically teleported. All you have to do is hit create team, then they're already there. It's a crappy team. Why is that team so crappy? Oh, they're not as, the people in it aren't as good as the ones that were there before. Nothing is new on there. Unfortunate. Man, it is taking a long time. Right for, you know what? Oh, shipyard just was modified. I just saw that pop up. For starters, let's go to Mercury and disband this team. Let's go to Earth. And what we need to do is go to our shipyard, which is finally set correctly. And because all of these ships are subclasses of the Exorcist class, we can build them here as well. So we're going to need to build this one right here. The Texprostrosti. Proposti? There's a lot of whatever. I miss using Etnakatsipper. I like that one. All right, so we are going to build a ship. Right, this one right here. We're going to add task. Go to the shipyard, and it is going to take less than a year to build this thing. But this one, oh, and we have inactive research labs now. This one is the one that's going to start a colony on Mars for us. So we're going to go to logistics. And colonization reduction again. We could, why don't we do that? Or fuel storage. Let's do fuel storage. Because that seemed important. as the fuel on the other one wasn't up to scratch. New scientist. Ship construction. Ship has been constructed. Okay, so here is our ship right over here. Right there. We are going to split it off into its own group. Right here. Why don't we name task group, and this is going to be... Oh no, that's new task group. Delete task group. Task group number 2, task group number 1. Okay, here we go. We're going to rename task group. We're going to just call it the freighter. And we need to give him orders. So what he's going to do is he's in Earth orbit right now. He is going to load up infrastructure. He's going to go to Mars, and he's going to unload infrastructure. And he's going to cycle. He's just going to do that until he runs out of shit. And we're going to put it on 5-day increments. You can see him heading over to Mars. Oh, we have inactive labs again. As these people are very efficient. Cryo tank, construction, anything combat related is not really necessary right now. Energy weapons are not really... Construction and production, I guess, is what's most important to me right now. Asteroid mining module would probably be good to get. Or mining, well, let's do mining production. And let's auto-turn it. So now we have infrastructure going to Mars. So if we go to Mars, let's see, here's Mars. We also need to start construction of more ships. Mars, it could support 50,000 humans. So 0.05 million people can live on Mars right now, which is not that much. Not that much at all. So we need to let that guy go back and forth for a while. See, if we did it on Luna, he would have made 10 trips by now. But I wanted to do it on Mars first, just because there's minerals there. And we have an active research lab, so we're going to do mining, add research lab to that. Civilian construction. Ah, here we go. So we finally have civilian shipping in order. So because there is room for people to live on Mars, and people want to go there because it's a colony, it's cool. Civilians are taking care of that now. So this, let's see, the Victoricus Transport and Logistics company has been forming. Victoricus? Victoricus. We're going to go with Victoricus. And they have constructed the 47,000-ton Victoricus Large C1. And I believe this is a colony ship? I think so, but let's see. Is it going to start moving? Ah, yes. It is moving to and from Mars. So we're shipping over the infrastructure right now. But the civilians are actually taking care of moving over the people. Now, I don't know at what rate they're doing it. There's already 500,000 people there. The civilian ship has already transported 500,000 people to Mars, which is pretty great because that means I don't have to bother building a colony ship, which is awesome. Geosurvey complete. Where is that? I thought I disbanded all the teams. There's got to be one somewhere left. Here it is. That's on Earth. So that worked out well. So the civilians are taking care of... The civilian shipping company is taking care of the transport of people to Mars. And our first colony is a go. So let's take another look at it. There's nearly 1 million people here now. Nearly 1 million. And what is our... How much infrastructure do we have? Population 0.96 million. Infrastructure required. Current infrastructure is 280. So I built like 2,000 infrastructure, and right now there's 280 here. So it's coming along slowly. It's coming along, and the only thing they're building is more infrastructure for themselves. So let's turn on auto turns, and just let it cycle for a little while. Low fuel. It's only 20% of its maximum fuel. Ah, my transport freighter. So, let's actually, let's change up his orders then. Let's cycle the moves. Let's take off. Let's remove all. Let's go to Earth. Refuel from colony. I forgot to tell him to refuel. Let's actually have him send some mines over as well. So let's just let him finish that up. Go to Earth. All right, so he's back. Oh, and the Defiant is on its way back, which I think I got a message saying that they were pissy. Morale is falling. Yeah. Frankly, I don't care. Let's see. So we want our freighter, which is back now. He's at Earth. We want him to load up. Let's have him load up a mine, or automatic mine, right? Is it just a mine? Do I have stuff on Earth to transport? Research mass drivers mines. I have mines. I don't think I built any of what I wanted. Okay. No, I don't need automatic mines. People live there. Okay, that's fine. All right. So we can do this fine. Let's build some more mines. Automatic mine. No, I don't want that. I just want mines. Let's build like 250 more of these. So let's create that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our ship. And we're going to tell them to load up a mine on Earth, then go over to Mars and unload the mine. So that these things are being prefabricated on Earth and moved over to Mars, so they don't have to worry about doing that. And then let's have him go back to Earth and refuel. Where's refuel? Refuel so it doesn't run out. Let's have him repeat this 49 times. So we send 50 mines over. Repeat. And that'll start production of minerals, elements, our transnewtonian elements on our colony in Mars, which is pretty awesome. Go away. There we go. Research completed. So we have another research project available. Let's see. We have 7 labs available, so something big just finished. Oh, mining production. That's actually really good. We have a ton of people right now, by the way. So we're going to go back into construction. Create that right there. All right, let's let it cycle for a little while again. Oh, another research completed into high-density duranium armor. So that was this guy on defensive systems. Damage control composite armor. So we're gonna keep upgrading our armor, because armor is very important. So there's still moving colonists back and forth from Earth to Mars. We have our ship moving. Ooh, I just saw unrest. I just saw unrest increasing. Due to overcrowding. Interesting. So we don't have enough infrastructure there. So there's too many people on Mars right now. Let's see. What are we looking at? We have a population supported by infrastructure of 1.62 million, and we have a population of 1.7 million. That's not too bad. And are they building their own right now? They are building their own infrastructure. And what do our mines look like? How many of these do we have over here? Ground-based mines, 28. We have 28 mines. What I'd really love is another freighter. Another freighter. So let's have him build another 10x Propostii. I like that. All right. So let's create this. Add task. And apparently I messed up the group, the default. Where is it? Construction. Create default freighter. Oh, no. That's this one right here. All right. Add task. There we go. 7 inactive labs. So something else finished. Ooh, unrest decreased. No longer any cause for unrest. So the unrest got better. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, this logistic stuff goes so fast when you dump a bunch of projects on it all at once, but I actually think we're going to leave this right here. We have our colony on Mars started, which is awesome. So there's almost 1 billion people living on Earth. There's 1.71 million people living on Mars. So it's a pretty successful colony so far. Nearly 2 million people are living there. It is producing its own duranium, corbamite, and sorium right now. Very slowly. This will get up. This will get up higher. This is the only thing I'm really worried about. These are so low in accessibility that I'm not terribly worried about it. But what we're going to do is have it, we're going to ramp up production of duranium, and then we're probably just going to ship it back to Earth once the stockpile gets huge or our annual production goes up. So if you have enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus plays Aurora 4X, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.